It's more Kazoom Kids, because with 3, you have another 3, and that makes 6. Unless, of course, your name is Superthings Kazoom Kids, which created just 3. Anyway, for the toy range, I don't mean the regular line of Kazoom Kids, you know, Blue Boxes, Spycrawl, and Astro Turbo Space Training Tower. I'm stumbling on my words. Anyway, these are the villain Kazoom Kids from Kazoom Power Mission. Oh, my mic is there. Let me just move it a bit. Family insists I keep the microphone on this desk for some reason. I don't know why. I can only use it with the computer, and the computer's downstairs. So yeah, this is a wire. Can I move this to the? You know what? That's better. Okay, so again, these are the 3 villain Kazoom Kids: Kid Fury, Trasher, and Sour Bet. Kid Fury, well, is just Fury Storm, but called Kid Fury. Trasher comes back from Series 8, Kazoom Kids, but Sour Bet is 100% new. So Sour Bet's the newest one. We have another issue of no Super Sync called Kid Fury, only the Kazoom Kids called Kid Fury, so they obviously can't use Kid Fury in this pack, so that's why it's a new Super Sync. That means there's 2 new Super Things here. So, yeah, because Fred Feet comes back. But anyway, in light of how I managed to open the previous Hero Kazoom Kids, I'm now able to open these ones better. So hopefully I'll spend less time trying to get them open out of the damn packages. And with that said and done, we can open up, I'll have a look at Kid Fury. Okay, so here he is. Yes, Fury Storm. It's obviously Fury Storm, but with a different name. Like how Kid Kazoom is just Kazoom Power from Series 9, but again, just with a different name. Nothing changes about his design. And again, major spoilers here, but in the last couple of episodes of the series, the current TV show in the UK, ITVX, the English dub, Kid Fury and Kid Kazoom both get like power-ups, which gives them like jackets and stuff. Because it looks darker around his body there, but that basically does nothing apart from gives him this attack, the projectile launch attack, which is what this action feature is about. Essentially, he has the same action feature as a Kid Kazoom, but again, we'll get onto that. He comes with an accessory which is confusing because it's a mace ball. It's a mace, but for some reason they call it a hammer. Now, this appears to be a reoccurring thing sometimes because in the Sentai show Nimpu Sentai Hurricanea, there's obviously a mace ball weapon called I've forgotten its name, but it's called a hammer. It's a mace weapon called a hammer, and Ninja Storm, right, the American version, corrects this by calling it the turtle mace. Okay. Oh, so that's a thing that happens here too. This is called a hammer, but it's obviously like a mace ball. And it comes with one exclusive Sick Trick, who is a completely new Super Thing for this series, or for this Kazoom Kid rather. There's nothing on this side apart from recycled plastic packaging. That's what all this is. And the barcode, and on the back side it says play mode, press the button to launch. So essentially, again, it's got the same action feature as Kid Kazoom. We'll do a side-by-side comparison in just a moment, after this is open, of course. And collect them all. There's all 6 Kazoom Kids without any names on, which will forever mystify me, because normally they do name these on the backs of packs, but no, not here. So I'm just going to open this quickly with the scissors I've supplied myself with. LOL. So, what? First off, we need to take out the Kazoom Kid by undoing the plastic ties, which are around his legs and around his neck. These should be easy to undo. Have I got them out? Yeah, so here he is. We'll get to him, especially so because there's more packaging on him. And then we've got to take out. What have we got to take out next? We've got to take out Sick Trick and the mace, and we've got to completely undo this back panel here, which shouldn't take too long because I know how it's done. It's cardboard, so of course, be a bit more difficult to cut than ties, and the tape's not coming off. Why's the tape not coming off? Okay, this is strange. Okay, so that's done. We just need to do the tape on the other side. Hopefully this won't take too long, guys. There we go. And then we just have to rip out the things from the back panel, which this could be very difficult to do. No, because I've just found out where the tape is. Put the blade and cut. When removing tape, it's actually very difficult because you don't want to rip the packaging, or I don't want to rip the packaging. So that's a bit nerve-wracking for me. Okay, so we just need to take these out. And they're held in like little plastic casings, so it's more difficult than it probably should need to be. Okay, here's Sick Trick. We'll get on to him in a minute. And let me just get out his mace, or his hammer as he calls it, because he's probably drunk. Here it is. With the little plastic casing, it's an eyesore, and we're boom. We have completely opened Kid Fury. Except no, we haven't, because there's still some plastic tape on the projectile, like there's some plastic on his little projectile thingamajig, so we're going to have to undo that by cutting it carefully because I don't want to damage the blooming figure. Is that going to do it? Yeah, I know why they have to do this, but like, just like put them in cardboard or something, because that's what the previous set of Kazoom kids did. So, yeah, for the other series from Guardians of Kazoom, I think it was. That's not going to work. This is more awkward than it looks, because it's not. It's on an angle, so it doesn't want to come off. Okay, so we've just done that. We can now take a look at Kid Fury. Again, like I said, it's just Fury Storm again. Translucent red plastic, glittery plastic. I like that, yeah. Metallic on his head too, good. Again, like the original Kid Fury and the original Fury Storm, funnily enough. On his back, cape, and now we're going to get to his action feature, in which you push this button in, this yellow button, and it shoots out this little chest missile. It's like a bullet. It's just occurred to me that I haven't really described how good the shooting range for this thing is, because I think I did that for the previous few projectile shooting things, but honestly the reason why I don't do that is because if I do it here, it's going to go behind this, and I really don't want that to happen, because that means I'm going to have to move this entire desk out in order to collect the thing that I dropped down behind it. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to do a comparison between this and Kid Kazoom. As you can see, exactly the same gimmick. The only thing that really changes is the projectile's different colour. I think it's the same mould to the projectile as well. Yes, it is. Ooh, I feel like they could have given like different colours, or different like shapes or moulds even. But hey, whatever. It's a Kazoom kid. Anyway, we now have his accessory, which is this mace, or a hammer as he calls it. Now, I don't recall the previous Fury Storm using this kind of weapon. I think the previous Fury Storms would use a copy of Kazoom Power's shield, but sorry, not shield, but I could be wrong. It could have been a mace. My memory's failing me, so you, oh dear. I don't like how you have to force his mace onto his hand. It feels like it's gonna break. Doesn't really feel that secure, to be honest. Does it matter which way the hand's positioned? Yeah, probably. Yes, it does. So here he is with his mace on. It does. I don't think they sort. There's no like grip or anything. This just goes on over his hand like that. I really don't like. I know the end is made of a slightly more bendy plastic, but it feels like it's gonna break if I carry on. In fact, let's just get this guy's sword out of the way. Yeah, you see the previous weapons like these were like completely rubberized. They weren't plastic, but this one goes on a lot easier than this one. Has it got something to do with the molding at the front, at the back? It looks more like a tight squeeze for this one. Let's just try it on Kid Kazoom here. No, I think it just fits Kid Kazoom better. Or I'm just putting it on wrong. Yeah, I'm putting it on wrong, I think. No. Okay. Oh god. Sorry about that. Alright, now we're gonna have a look at Sick Trick. Skateboard. Yeah, he kind of looks a bit like Skate Toy from Neon Power. He has those horns on his head, similar to Kid Fury's horns, or Devil Wings, I think they are. Which I do like. Except, of course, Sick Trick's ones are in gold and not yellow. This guy doesn't want to stand. Also, yeah, I know the legs are articulated still, like on the previous set of Kazoom Kids. And they still feel kind of rubberized. But despite that, I think he just keeps wanting to fall over, like he's wobbling around. So anyway, here. Sick Trick, clear red, glitter. I like that. What I don't understand is why these two are supposedly rivals, because they came with... This one came with Kid Kazoom, this one came with Kid Fury. I don't know why... I don't know how Energold and Sick Trick are meant to be rivals. I mean, one's a football and one's a skateboard. The only real argument I can think of is that, they're both technically sports, but that's the only connection I can think of. I mean, for a start, you don't play football in a skate park and you don't ride a skateboard around a football park. I'm confused. I'm really confused. That's really confused me. Okay. Oh, it's just occurred to me I don't have any wipes. Excuse me a minute. Be quick, trust me. Well, I said I'd be quick, but we don't have any wipes. Which means I've got a choice. I could do a jump cut now, or I could just not use any. I'm going to have to do a jump cut, yeah. So I've got the wipes. Oh, strange as it sounds. And we can move on to the next Kazoom Kid. I will do like a group shot at the end of all these three, just in case you're wondering. Trasher! Now, Trasher actually came from Series 8, and he's back. And I don't know why. It's a bit odd, honestly. Like, it feels at this point they're just pick and choose which Kazoom Kids to bring back, although Blast is from Series 8 as well, so that might have something to do with it. I'm confused, I don't know. Flexible arms, which we could demonstrate right here, but I don't think I should, because I can't really show the full potential of them off in this form. Well, he's in here anyway. So it comes with an accessory, which I think they gave a clever name to in the show. Fish Bone Sword, I think. Bone Sword. I don't know, it might not even be that clever, I don't know. And of course it comes with a Fred-feated who is returning from Series 8. Yeah. Play mode, flexible arms. Collect them all. Okay, so there's not really that much to this one. The arms are the only real thing that changes. But yeah, I do appreciate an entrance feature. Let's get them out of the pack. which is probably going to be easier said than done, let's face it, because these ties aren't cutting. Oh dear, it's not going very well. Probably going to have to move them a bit in order to get those ties done. That worked, if you heard that. Probably deafened if you're wearing headphones. Sorry about that. Okay, so trash is out. We'll have a look at here in a minute. Let's get the other buddies out then. Of course, when I say buddies, I mean like I'm referring to like a fishbone and a living trash can. Not at all weird. Oh, there's more tape. I swear this tape duplicates overnight. Like when you thought you've cut it all, more comes. Let's try and remove these thingy-majigs. Well, that's not going to do anything, that's just a bit of tape and it's stuck to my hand. Great one. Use one of these, use a wire, that normally gets rid of it. Not in this case, apparently. Why is it not coming off? Okay, now it's coming off now. Hooray! Yeah, throughout the years of unboxing these Superthings for this channel, I would get tape stuck on my hand. I would use a wipe to get it off, because that works, because, I don't know, does tape stick to wipes? I don't get it, but that doesn't matter, because... It doesn't matter, because the things are out. Ha! Weapon. And here is his buddy. I think this is the most well preserved out of all of these 6 Kazoom kits so far. Although, yeah, if you have a look at right. Here's Trasher. Normal goofy type Trasher. He doesn't have a rubbery head like from the Series 8, which is, I mean, not really much of a loss, but he still has got all the metallic paint, I think I've retained. Again, articulated legs as well. On the back, cape. And of course, he has these nicely moulded arms, because they look all slimy. The idea is, of course, you can bend them. And I think because of that, they have had to take away the... Because if you look on these other ones, you can see there's like a ratcheting joint in order to move up and down. You can't really do that on this one. Also, because of the whole bendy nature, these do feel a bit stiff. Like, you don't want to be moving these around too much, otherwise they might break. Also, they don't spin around as easy. Don't even think they spin around without forcing it, which I'm not going to do. So that's a Trasher. Of course, he comes with a weapon, which is essentially a massive fishbone. And you can hold this, hopefully without any force. Oh god, oh no. Wait, am I being daft, or is that harder to do? No, that's definitely harder to do. Hang on, let's do a comparison here with another one. No, I think it's the same. I think I might just be going insane. Okay, that's done. Yeah, of course, here is his buddy, Thread-Feeted, who essentially is a trash can. Yeah, I think he looks the same from the the Power Arms, Superbot Power Arms Trasher. He's got the same colours, the same everything. We're using a colour scheme. What do I think of that? Hey, I don't know. They probably wanted to make it so it would match trash over here, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's a reused colour scheme. At least that's what I remember. Anyway, we're now going to move on to the final Kazoom kid, who is the newest Kazoom kid in this set, Sour Bet. Yeah, she's the female villain because we've had a female hero in the form of a Multi from the previous video, but this is the female villain. So yeah, did they do a good job? Well, I guess double color motif going on. I do like that with the gloves and the legs and the head, and the eyes as well. If you look, yeah, because she's got a red eye and she's got a purple eye. Interesting. Spinning action, which we'll get to. This super thing here is also completely new. Crazy cone. Push the button to spin the head. I don't understand this action feature. Actually, come to think of it, I don't understand Air Blast's action feature. You know, in which he spins his middle section. Not like that. In which he spins his middle section. It's not doing it for me now. Boo! Oh no! Oh no! It's just like this. Yeah, I don't understand this action feature. I really don't. I don't understand this one either. So yeah, last one's open. Let's get it open. So newest Kazoom Kid in the set. The idea of an ice cream Kazoom Kid's not new at all. It's been around since again, I think Series 8. So I think they're clutching at straws a bit. I think one of these days they will run out of ideas, although I'm not sure they will allow that to happen based on how popular Superthings is. Oh god, okay. So very, very popular. Oh, I've just realised I'm undoing the tape before I undo the ties. Why I'm doing it out of order? Boo! Another example of the ties not wanting to be cut. Come on. Okay. Tie numero uno is cut. Just need to do tie numero dos. There we go. Here's Sour Bet. Let's get... Sorry, that was the ties. I've tried to pull the ties out of the pack and they don't want to come out. Let's get out the buddy and the gear. This is very difficult. You know what? I preferred it when they were in a cardboard boxes because don't know if you remember from series 9 to 12, 9 to 13 in the UK. They came in little cardboard boxes, and you could just open them, and they were all in like paper bags inside. Why is that not coming out? That's weird. Oh, hello, I know, because I'm opening it wrong, innit? There we go. I swear, I don't know why I don't just do jump cuts between these sections, because that would save everyone a lot of time and effort. But I think I did this in order to show how difficult it is to open as like a 5-second joke, and that's just kind of just carried on for the entire thing, and it's not really got much novelty. Okay, so here's Crazy Cone's out after much desperation. Let's get the weapon out. Oh, right, here is the weapon. So yeah, packaging goes in the packaging box, because yes, I've seriously got one of those. Here she is. Yeah. What can I say? I mean, when the catalogue got revealed, I think on issue.com, I initially thought this was a tie. It's not a tie, it's a zipper. It's a massive, massive zipper. And I don't understand why it's that like that. I guess it's supposed to be like a winter coat design, I imagine, because the fluff, and I don't get it. Look. Oh god, that logo looks. There's an ice cream cone with like eyes on it, and there's like evil, and that's Superthings. Oh, hello. Yeah, this turns out this action feature can make this figure become pretty weird, because look, if you when you push the button, her head spins. So if you push it in, it spins, and if you let go of it, it spins again. And I think yeah, if you spin it and if you spin it and if you push the get button again while it's spinning, it'll stop spinning. Are you dizzy yet? This is pretty weird. Like, I don't understand the. No, hang on. Oh yeah, if you when you push the button in, it's if you push the button in, her head spins to the left, but if you let go of the button, her head spins to the right. I don't understand that. It actually looks more like a drill now. If you carry on spinning, it looks more like an ice cream drill. I don't get that. And yeah, of course, you can have it so her. Oh god, you could essentially make like a horror film and go. Oh god, so she now faces okay, right, whatever, move on. Of course, she comes with a weapon, which is a hammer, I think, which is the other hammer weapon we have, because there's a hammer came with air blast. Ice cream, no, wait. Oh, you can't be serious. Well, she can't hold it in her purple hand, but she can hold it in her red. What's happened there? Oh, I think. Oh yeah. Her hand's been stretched a bit too much. She can't hold it in this hand, but she can hold it in this hand. Odd. And now here's Crazy Cone, the only 100%, well, nearly another new super thing for this series. I do like the colour scheme of purple, yellow, and pink there, but yeah. So there's an ice cream super thing. It feels like we get 5 million of these particular ones every 5 minutes, which I'm not really bothered by, but it just feels like they are running out of ideas. Also, considering he or she's had some bite marks taken out of his head, someone's been, yeah. If you do that with an ice cream, you're probably gonna get like frozen gums or something. You're supposed to lick ice creams, not bite them. Anywho, we're gonna do a final end shot of all of the villain Kazoom kids, which we're just gonna line up here. And Fury as well. So these are all the Kazoom kids from Kazoom Power Mission. So we did the heroes last time. These are the villains. Not bad for a set of villains, I think. The Kazoom kids, it follows the same standard of just regular Kazoom kids, obviously. What I don't really like is how the heroes side have got two like small special like translucent ones. On the villain side's only got one translucent one. In this case, it's Fury. It feels like they could have made Trasher translucent as well. But I don't really know why Thule, oh, see, I'm getting confused. I don't really know why Multi is translucent even to begin with. And if the argument is, oh, well, they're all like created with Kazoom power. Well, in the TV show, spoilers here, but apparently the three new Kazoom kids, so that's Airblast, Tresher, and Sour Bat, were only created with like a tiny bit of Kazoom energy. So does that mean they don't have the same clear finish, glitter finish? Because if that's the reason why, that's clever. But if they simply forgot to just give them like that finish, it's not really that clever. I feel like it is because of a story reason, because that's how this series seems to be following this trend. And also, these partner Superthings have not appeared in the show yet. I don't know if it's because these kids will return or not, and they'll all get their partners. But as it is, Fury and this guy and Multi have not had their partners appear yet. So, for example, Creaty hasn't appeared yet. So that's weird. Hopefully they fix that, and I think they will fix that based on how every other toy that's appeared in the toy line so far has appeared in the show. In fact, in the UK at least, Trasher, Airblast, and Sour Bet, plus the Bite Attack, have all appeared in the show before they've been released as toys in this country. So I don't know why they've decided to do that. Prematuring advertising toys could be, feels like a bit of a weird business move. I don't think it will be though if these new things keep reoccurring in the show. Like if the Bite Attack only appeared once and never again, there'd be no point in trying to sell a toy of it because there's no advertising for it on the show. So it feels like they need to bring in the Bite Attack, and that makes me believe that these Kazoom kids will come back. I don't think they're just going to make them appear for just one episode and leave. One episode, or rather, I don't think they'll have them appear as like an arc and then leave. I think they'll come back with some kind of alteration or power up, maybe. Hell, maybe one of them maybe they'll end up looking like this translucent. I don't know. They may try that, but I don't know. They may not, because it might make the mainstream look more. It might make the mainstream look more generic. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see, unfortunately. So yeah, that's it. Move aside, you lots, because it's time to introduce the next video. And the next video is going to be the start of the Ultra Strikers videos. Starting with Ultra Striker Enigma. So it's another Enigma item. So until then, ta-ra! Ra!